Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday weekly wellness show. It's good to have you here. I'm hoping you're enjoying the spring as we are. I'm just sorry I'm listening to you, talking to you, but I'm also trying to get things set up here for you. So, and I'm hitting all the wrong buttons, of course, because that's just how it goes, right? But I just want to welcome you today. As usual, we're going to start off with my fumbling about with trying to get us into where I want to be, but of course that's not going to happen. So just bear with me. I'm seeing what I think I need to do. One of these days I will catch on very quickly. Here we go. All right, let's try that. Okay, I'm liking this. All right, hopefully you're all seeing this. I'm going to try to get my mouse out of the way this time so it's not bouncing all over the place on you. All right, again, welcome to my weekly wellness discovery show. I'm going to do one more thing that I forgot to do. There we go. That's better. Get myself out of the way would be also very helpful. Story of my life. All right. No, mouse isn't gonna go. We're gonna have to put up with my mouse. Sorry. Anyway, let's move forward. Best way for you to have a really good life of feeling good, looking good, and enjoying some longevity is, to get educated on natural ways that you can be healthy. And that's really what this show is all about today. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about an upcoming event. It's a webcast called Fruit Secrets for Bone Health. And in a minute, we'll get into why we're going to do that. We're also going to cover a little bit about the replay from Farm to Fork that was just last Wednesday. And also, in there, we learned a little bit about eating well and living green. If you haven't seen that, you really do want to catch that. There's so much I want to tell you about it, but that would be kind of like a spoiler alert, and that's no good. So there's just many times that I sat there and went, wow, out loud. So I do hope you check it out. Anyway, also in your newsletter that should have hit your inbox today, there's 3 new wellness articles and videos in there that they're going to be very helpful for you to become healthier. And also, at the same time, we want to do good things for our planet too, right? We just had Earth Day. Really, it should be Earth Month, Earth Year, Earth Decade. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so do check out. It's in your inbox. It would have arrived for you this morning. If you didn't see it, check your spam and all the other places that it may have possibly landed. And the other reason you may not have gotten it is maybe you didn't sign up for my account, create yourself a free account yet. So by all means, get into my wellness center. That's what I was trying to spew out. And set yourself up a free account. In there, you're going to find all kinds of replays of past webinars that you may have missed. There's some great videos, lots of recipes, interviews, and a whole lot more. And again, we like all things, take what you like and leave the rest. Okay, so I'll drop a link for you at the end of this show. It'll be in the comments. Get yourself set up in there. You don't want to be missing out. A little bit about me. Why am I doing this? Well, Lyme disease was something that taught me very quickly that sometimes you cannot always get the help that you think you should be able to get. And that was a battle that very quickly taught me that maybe sometimes drugs and surgery isn't the answer. And I couldn't get any help that way anyways. It was just an out of the box thing, is the way it goes. And when you're suffering a lot, you start looking at, well, what else is there for options for me? And those are the things that, doctors are not trained in. And, they're great at prescriptions, they're great at surgery, they can help you get, those things. But, maybe there's other ways of doing things. And that's where I started digging. What can I do to help myself? How do I get myself out of this mess? And that was something that was good for me to learn, because when I hit the cancer battle, well, I really wasn't comfortable with the idea of doing chemo and radiation. For me, that was just not a great choice. So I decided that I was going to see once again, what can I do using, healthy ways, nutrition, things like that to help myself. And well, here I am, 11 years later since I was first diagnosed. So something must have gone right. And that's really why I'm here is, in the things that I've learned along the way in those battles, it's nice if I can help other people get out of that, being sick and tired game to, instead of chasing symptom relief and maybe a cure or two if you're really lucky, how about if we can get you into a position where maybe you can actually start preventing some of these things, or better yet, let's just prevent it from square one so you don't even go there to begin with. And that's what I like to help people do, is, show them that there is a better way of enjoying life by living in harmony with nature. And if I give you that knowledge, it helps you to live your best life. So thank you for being here. This is exactly what I love to do. So I'm going to go over the event replay that we had just last week. And again, you'll find that in my wellness center. It should also be in your inbox. Again, it was a fabulous webinar from farm to fork with Dr. Bruce Daggy. Do watch that. It's right there for you. Make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, whatever makes you happy. Put your feet up and see what you think. In fact, I'd love to know what you think of it. That'd be awesome. Let me know. Okay, also, let's go over a couple of the wellness articles just so that you know what you might be missing out on if you didn't sign up yet. Here's why you want to sign up for. In there, there's a great article as to how agriculture is actually responsible for 30% of our global greenhouse gas emissions. And I'm not talking about the flatulating cows again. I'm just talking about agriculture in general, all right? And as we now know, it's a leading factor in the loss of a lot of our precious wildlife, and we have lost too much of it already. It would be nice if we could put a stop to that. There's also in there a little bit more about the planetary diet. I know we covered that in previous shows. And really, it's primarily a plant-based diet. There was a great picture as to what a typical plate would look like. And it's designed as a win-win solution, not only for our own health, but also for the health of the planet. So that's why we like to call it a win-win. And what else was in there? Oh, yeah, there you go. There's many sustainable diets like the planetary diet. There's many vegan diets, vegetarian diets, paleo diets. They're all kind of in that same genre Mediterranean diet, and they're really all linked with better health outcomes, but some of them will fall short on certain nutrients like the EPA, DHA, iron, and zinc. And those are the things that you would find basically in the Mediterranean diets, as I like to call it. So in that article, we'll also discover how there's different ways to supplement, according to your diet, that will actually complete your green plant, diet. It could be green, vegan, vegetarian, doesn't matter. So if you can do that at the same time as honoring, the health of our planet, again, is that, fabulous win-win, isn't it? So also, that's right, I forgot. There's 4 ways of going green, how it can be good for you. And really, the main purpose of going green is to minimize our footprint that we have on the planet. We do have a very negative impact on the environment. And on top of that, it for us, there's many health benefits to that. I'm sure you can put those two things together. Also in that article, we take a look at some of the things that we can do in just our everyday, ordinary lives. The things that we can do that are going to have a positive impact on our own health and the health of the planet. This is where the direction we want to go in. Also, there were some great videos in there. This one, you're just going to see a little clip of it. I've actually seen the whole thing. If you Google it, you can find it. I think it's on YouTube. But in this video, he's Dr. Daggy. He's going to go over the basics of what the laundry to landscape system is, how it works. I think it's brilliant. I myself, I'd love to do that. When I go camping, when we used to go camping, we glamping, I guess is really what I should say. We take the big box out and you've got your onboard water and you're washing your dishes, but I always use the green cleaners. So instead of pulling the plug on the sink and letting it collect in the gray tank where that's just extra weight you're going to pack, I'd actually scoop it all up out of the sink and wing it out there for the trees and the bushes, because there was nothing in that was going to hurt it. So in my own way, I guess that was a laundry to landscape system, whatever works. But this is brilliant. You want to check it out. Also, there's a little bit about Shockley's green Get Clean, sorry, kit. It's an amazing bundle that you're going to find has a lot more to offer than anything that you're going to find in your typical grocery store shelf. It's a great little spotlight to check out. It's wonderful for the planet. It's one of the biggest reasons I use it. And also, I myself, I don't tolerate toxins and things like that very well. So for me, it's important to have the toxic-free cleaners in the house, especially anybody who's ever dealt with cancer or any sort of immune, challenge for that matter. One of the things they always tell you is get the toxic products out of your house. And this was one of the first things that I did. You'll see why. It's actually quite interesting. Okay, let's talk about the upcoming event. This is kind of a neat thing. I'm going to hint on it right here. Did you know that 1 in 2, worst case scenario, 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men over the age of 50 are going to have some kind of a bone fracture due to osteoporosis? And that is one of the hidden hurdles of silently, that's silently growing to be more of a challenge every single year. In fact, one of the things I learned is that the amount of hospital visits are increasing all the time due to osteoporosis. So, and the truth is, our bones are calling out for help, and we do have solutions that are a lot closer and easier than we might think. It really does come down to the wholesome goodness of fruits that we can enjoy in our everyday life. I know that sounds ridiculously simple, but in this upcoming wellness webcast, Dr. Sharon Hushmad, she's going to explain it. In fact, she's going to, show us how fruits, particularly prunes, if you really want to know, not only are they just delicious. I really can't talk today. One of those days. Anyway, not only are they really good tasting, they make a good laxative if you need it, but they actually are really good partners for bone density if we want to get stronger bones. So do join us. It's called Fruit Secrets for Bone Health. Again, is with Dr. Sharon Hushman. And that will be Wednesday, May 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can either put that on your calendar, or if you want to make it really easy for yourself, just go ahead and register at the end of the show, because I'll put the link in the comments for you. And that way you'll get the reminder just before. And hey, you know what? If something comes up that you can't make it, or you already know you're not going to make it, but you want to see it, don't worry about that. Go ahead and register, because one of the cool things is you will get the first replay as soon as it's out. You will get access to it right out of the gate. Okay, so what you're going to learn in this webcast is the crucial role of bone health. Understanding why is the foundation for a vibrant, active life. And I mean, it kind of goes without saying, can you imagine trying to go through life without having bones? It doesn't work. So we'll also learn the fruitful benefits. We're going to learn how fruits like, again, prunes are not just snacks, but they're actually really good for our bones. We're also going to learn about some of the research that she's done. She's got some great groundbreaking studies that she is going to be sharing with us, and also some nutrient know-how. We're going to find out how we can get our body to absorb and utilize the fruit nutrients that we eat better than we do right now. And wait, there's more. She's going to share with us some really nice, tasty ways that we can incorporate more fruit into our everyday meals. And of course, there's going to be a whole lot more. So in this webcast is going to be a great opportunity for you to see how you can actually enjoy fruit, leave with some practical tips that are going to help you boost your bone strength naturally and deliciously, and do that all as one package deal. So again, mark your calendar for Wednesday, May 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or hit that link below at the end of the show, and then you're set to go. So again, like I said, I will drop a link to that, and grab your spot. So to recap what all we covered today, we kind of motored along rather quickly by the looks of things. We talked about our daily choices and how including the food on our plates, those the kind of choices can have a really big impact, not only on our own health, but also on the health of the planet. We went over a couple of the articles and videos that, can help you uncover some great strategies that you can use to better nourish yourself and, again, the planet as well. And we also talked about the upcoming wellness webcast. Again, that's May 15th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Fruit Secrets for Bone Health. And if you're wanting to increase your wellness IQ a little bit more, depending on where you are right now watching this from, if you're on YouTube, well, geez, hop on over to Facebook and join my wellness community there. It's Danny Cade Wellness. Lots of fun goes on there. And again, register for that upcoming wellness webcast. Also, like I said, I'm going to post links for everything that I covered today after the show, including my wellness center, so you can get yourself signed up for that. And if there's anything you have any questions or concerns about, or maybe there's a link you're interested in, or a health concern that you want to address with me that, maybe I can give you a tip or two that you can check out on your own to see if it resonates or not, I'd love to help you out. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I really do look forward to seeing you on that event that's coming up on the 15th. And as always, I do hope that you and your family continue to have really good health and enjoy the spring weather. I'm hoping it's beautiful where you are, because where I am, I'm outside gardening as much as I can. My hands definitely tell it all. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for being here. I will see you soon. Bye for now.